In the following minutes, we are going to see some of the problems people from Huancayo City have to deal with as part of their everyday life. We want to show that we can still improve our citizens' safety being aware and changing things we take as part of our normal life. In these scenes, this guy tries to cross the street, and due to the lack of good train system and heavy traffic on this street, he waits for so long. This is something for regular people in this season. According to one TV report, an interview was made to one district mayor in Huancayo, El Tambo. He pointed out the difficult problems this health center has been facing, especially due to its expansion which has been taking place during these weeks. And unfortunately, the several leaks which took place here will show how inappropriate this work has been done. The situation this health center has to face reveals lack of warning from authorities. Also, this shows us that we do not plan some buildings to be ready for the climate in the wet season. Not only rain but also hail is something we have to deal with, as we can see in this part of the report. Here we can observe a typical flat roof house in Huancayo and how hail had covered it really fast, making people's walk difficult. Even though it can be funny sometimes, it provokes problems in most of the situations. Now, we can see different houses were flooded and they received support from the emergency squadron and a group of the city hall called Serenazgo. They used buckets and the like to help people drain the water from these houses.
Totalmente joven, y en la puerta de ahí atrás, adelante, todo se concentra, el agua, entonces todito como río se mete acá dentro de la casa. Inclusive estaba así y le hemos abierto ahí el tapón del desagüe, ahí ha estado metiéndose el agua. Ningún apoyo hemos recibido, ninguno, nada hasta el momento se ha presentado.
The streets from the cooperative called Santa Isabel were flooded, making people impossible to walk due to the water. This water was coming like a river, flooding all the houses toward it, making the problem even worse. A reporter asked one of the citizens his opinion about tropical rain in Peru, and the answer was,
Lluvia tropical.
Sí, así, que sea fuerte.
Bueno, sabemos que tenemos variedades, ¿no?
Ajá.
Pero ya estamos acostumbrados a ello, ya.
Claro, ¿y qué
about the drain system, the citizen answered the following.
¿no? ¿Qué opinas sobre eso? ¿O qué deberíamos hacer?
¿Qué deberíamos hacer nosotros? No nada, pues son nuestros dirigentes, ¿no? Es la que me dice, no sé qué hacer.
Claro, deberían, por ejemplo, remodelar esta parte, ¿no?
Claro. Claro, deberían arreglarlo. Pero no se hace. Son años que no se hace.
Now, we can see some neighborhoods where we can get an idea about how affected they are due to the heavy rain. For example, we can see one of the most important bridges has been damaged due to the deep flow of the Chulcas River. We can see some neighborhoods that don't have a good protection to deal with the river flow.
In spite of the danger, some people built their houses by Chulcas River, and most of them settled on this place due to the lack of a good economical situation. However, we think they should be moved to other places in the city, and if that doesn't happen, it's because people believe it's part of living in Huancayo. was made to Salcedo neighborhood, and we could see how people live there and the danger they have to face living in the border of the river, and we still ask if they are aware of this or they take it as a part of a regular life. As we were walking down through the stairs, we could notice how these houses were built and the rusty and risky conditions the inhabitants live in. That is why the danger of a huge disaster like an earthquake is even higher. No fences were built around the river, so the stronger the river is, the more dangerous situation people face. Even though it can be funny at times, it's really a shame to see how some people live and the problems they have to deal with every year during these months, December to March. Electrical installations showed us how informal the inhabitants and the power company are and the danger they may cause during natural disasters, like, for example, during a flood or earthquake. The power company shouldn't install the power service in conditions like this. These are examples of situations we assume are common in our lives but are risky in the long run. Let's just see how strong the river is and how weak the fences are. In conclusion, every year inhabitants not only here but also in some other neighborhoods have to face a terrible nightmare in order to survive due to the idiosyncrasy of people in our city. Otherwise, they would have been moved to a safer place. In the next scenes, we are going to see how our city, Huancayo, has been trying to decrease future problems our lifestyle or idiosyncrasy may carry when facing natural disasters. The intention of this video is to show things that are embedded in our life and we think are part of a normal and safe life but aren't. However, we want to say that we still have room and time to be aware and change for safer standards for everyone.